Hi, yo. It's cold out here. I'm out here in Texas. It's probably the coldest it's been since I've been out here. So that's why I got the hoodie and the hat on, man. But I just had to come bring y'all a message from the Most High. Civil war is not coming. Civil war is already here. We have just witnessed in the last 2 weeks the opening shots of the Civil War with what happened out in Minnesota, the ICE agents killing the U.S. citizen, and just today, another ICE agent killed a man out in Minnesota. Even though it's negative 10 degrees out, people still out there protesting. ICE is still up there trying to chase down immigrants and American citizens. Trust to believe that ICE is just not gonna be for the immigrants. All right, they're gonna come for legal citizens. They coming for legal immigrants. They coming for niggas running in the street acting a fool. All right, they're coming for people who go against Trump, speak out against Trump on the internet, and if and they're coming against those who speak about them boys, Rev 39. All right, I don't even want to say their name because it's getting that serious. All right, you don't even want to say certain things for real, because this ICE system is really the precursor to the world police system, which we talk about a one world religion. It's not going to be one world religion. It's going to be the destruction of all religions, all right, and the unadulterated worship of Satan. So it's not going to be one religion. It's going to be that religion of Satanism, designed as a one world, I guess you can say continuation or grouping of all the religions. And again, this is gonna come through the Rev 39 cast, the final kingdom. All right, they're calling it Pax Judea. All right, we had Pax Britannica, Pax Americana, Pax Judaica. All right, that's the final. Those are the three heads of the eagle. All right, and we see this coming now. But first must come civil war here in the United States, man. And whatever side you on, whether you believe in, you down with Trump or you down with the liberals, whatever side you on, you're on the wrong side. Only side that you need to be on is on the side of the kingdom of heaven, the side of Yah and Yeshua. Because if you pick any side, any political side, any side in the physical false reality, all right, in this false consciousness, then you will be led to destruction. All right. Now, it's not, it's definitely evil that ICE is out here killing people, but these people are putting themselves in direct confrontation with ICE. All right. With all this stuff that's going on, stay in the house. You're not going to defeat them by protesting or trying to outshoot them or be violent or try to intimidate them. Y'all have no idea. This is way bigger than what y'all think it is. And y'all gonna just get yourself killed. And the energy, the negative energy is a civil war energy that is given, that is out here to the world. And that's the frequency they're on, civil war, right? We see that's going on in Iran. So if we know that certain countries cause civil wars to happen in other countries to destabilize that country, hope y'all listening. Why don't you think that's happening in America? Don't you think that there's forces at play that are trying to create civil war scenarios to try to destabilize the United States? Do you see the price of silver going over $100? See, the economy is in the process of trashing. It's not gonna trash. It is in the trash. It's going downhill now, and not just the American dollar. All fiat currencies is being purposely destroyed to bring in the digital AI controlled currencies. You see what I'm saying? And y'all out there fighting with ICE. Like y'all, you better be preparing yourself spiritually and mentally and within your family and try to figure out what you need to be doing. Because this shit is real, real, real. And y'all playing around like it's not. You better get prepared. You better watch and pray. That means you need to be paying attention to what's going on, understand what's going on, not being deceived. All right, and you need to understand within your inner spirit. You know what I mean, through that Holy Spirit, that Ruach in you, and able to see things for what they are, and then be able to move accordingly. Because if you fall into all these distractions, all these psyops, all these games and you picking sides, that's exactly what the devil and this Babylonian system wants you to do. It's no coincidence that they put the weather machine. If you look at the weather machine, and it's cold, this crazy storm is pretty much hitting all blue states, right? So this is a weather warfare, and I did a video on my IG. A post on my IG page where I talked about this weather magic manipulation that they're doing, as if they were Baal. And then when you get scared and start running or controlled, when they tell you that all these things is happening, right? That they're harvesting your energy in worshiping Baal because you're in fear. Fear is what they want. Fear and control is the energy they want to harvest, because fear and control are against the Most High. Because we supposed to have trust when you're dealing with the Most High, and the Most High is in control of our lives, right? But they want you to live in fear and control of called climate change and all this other stuff. But the Bible is clear that these things would happen in the last days. But doesn't necessarily mean that God said he was going to cause it. He just said it was going to happen. And man has been trying to play God. And, there's just a lot going on. Don't be surprised if Trump uses the Insurrection Act this weekend, as early as tonight. The NBA canceled their game tonight in Minnesota, Warriors and T-Wolves in Minneapolis. When NBA starts canceling games, that's usually a bad sign, especially if they cancel hours before the game, and they're losing a lot of money. Millions of dollars are lost when they have to cancel or postpone a game. And the last time they really did that, I remember, was during COVID, right? When the NBA canceled their games, once COVID hit, right? And that when the NBA canceled that game and made everyone leave the arena, like it was about a bomb was about to go off, that's when I really realized that this was serious. And then all the other sports and organizations started taking the lead and closing down their seasons and things like that. So just pay attention. Make sure you try to find yourself in a place of safety. The sad reality is that a lot of brothers and sisters that stuck in the hood who wasn't listening to wise counsel, to the prophetic for these years, who was out there fighting for Black Lives Matter, out there selling drugs, not doing and becoming who the Most High made them to be, out there running the streets after females, those who stuck in these environments where this high ICE, involvement and protests and all that, man, it's going to be real rough for y'all. But, brothers like me been trying to tell y'all for 10 years, and there's been folks probably that have been doing it for longer than 10 years, elders, and y'all just thought it was a game. Y'all jumped into all these little classes and all these cliques and these churches and all that, and they can't do nothing to save you. You better get right with the Most High, and he will place you and protect you and move you the way he wants you to move. But if you keep falling into all these systems and these false beliefs, you're going to be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just, it's the time of choice is at hand, if not already passed. The mark of the beast, man, is that mark. All right. It's already on people. All right. Just so like the mark of heaven is already on people. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is stay in your house, stay out the fray, plan, figure it out, man, because it's coming for real. And, like I said, there's a million different videos you can watch online, people breaking stuff down. But if your heart's not ready to receive the truth, if you still believe in this world system, religion, politics, entertainers, you chasing money, women, fame, clout, any of that, it's a wrap for you in 2026.